guys, John Claymore here, and obviously this was a bit of a departure from what I normally do, especially when it comes to the actual video. Let's just say the way I do the videos. Now guys, we're going to be looking at this AOC confronted by pro-war AOC confronted by pro-war votes, betrayal of promises from the Hill. Now guys, I wanted to do this for a while, but the thing is this right here, okay? This channel is basically now an American society channel. We need to find out where it is that these very, very bad ideas come from and why it is these lefty loons act the way they do. Now, we're going to watch a little bit of this, and then we're going to transition to the DSA convention from a few years ago. Now, I want you guys to make sure you guys pay attention to the language here. Now, really quick, this right here is from Fox News, and Fox News should be ashamed of itself. Now, I'm not here to pick on Tulsi Gabbard. However, what I am doing is I'm letting you guys see this whole your truth, she talks about her truth type thing. First of all, there is no such thing as your truth. There is the truth, okay? And Fox News should know this. Keep this in mind because it's going to be coming up here very, very shortly. Now, let's watch AOC get booed by her own crazy constituency and let us examine.
Congresswoman, none of this matters unless there's a nuclear war, which you voted to send arms and weapons to Ukraine. Tulsi Gabbard, she's left the Democratic Party because there are war hawks, okay? You originally voted, you ran as an outsider, yet you've been voting to start this war in Ukraine. You're voting to start a third nuclear war with Russia and...
Now, really quick, guys, I know there's going to be some interruptions here, which of course is a part of my commentary, but the thing is this right here. AOC has been voting in lockstep with Republicans and Democrats both to help fund the whole thing in Ukraine, which, by the way, I've let you guys know on several occasions how I feel about that. By the way, I'll leave a link to Gear Issue 33, my more military-driven channel, in the description box of this video. Now, guys, we all know that AOC is a Tide Pod eater, okay? We all know that she's a, how do I say, just say she's not exactly of a bright mind, okay? And a lot of times her supporters are not either. They probably don't even really and truly know what they're actually protesting. They can't actually provide any actually details to it. But then again, though, I do think it's hilarious to see her supporters turning on her. Now, make sure you guys pay attention to the next minute or two, and then we're going to come right back to it, okay? Because you guys are going to see exactly where this crazy nonsense comes from. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Why are you playing with the lives of American citizens? You're playing with our lives. There will be no neighbors if there's a nuclear bomb. You voted to mobilize and send money to Ukrainian Nazis. You're a coward. You're a progressive socialist. Where are you against the war mobilization? He's telling the right truth.
Okay, guys. All right, now, Lazar, you'll see it here soon, okay? You will see here soon the DSA video, which, by the way, is not going to be very, very long. But here's the thing. You heard that, right? He's telling the right truth. He's telling the right truth. Okay, see, to me, this is hilarious because I almost feel that here in the near future, someone's going to be saying he's telling the wrong truth. Or that's not the right truth. That's a false truth. Okay, you guys see how crazy these people are, correct? And don't worry, we'll look at the DSA thing here in a minute. But I'm pretty sure you guys are now catching on to this. You see, AOC kind of sort of created this. Now, guys, before we go any further, I want to go ahead and throw this up here. This right here is Stacey Abrams. And, of course, she is disagreeing with Barack Obama on the abortion issue. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Why are we going in this direction? Well, the thing is this right here. Barack Obama is kind of sort of the person who kind of created this nonsense. Okay, when he was in office, he governed very, very much like a liberal, much, much more liberal than Lyndon Baines Johnson, definitely more liberal than Bill Clinton and Jimmy Carter. And of course, a lot of this stuff, like say, for example, voting in favor of discarding babies who survived the abortion process, Barack Obama actually was in favor of killing the child, not even allowing the surviving child, which I know leftists like to call it a fetus or a clump of cells, but let's be honest, you know, abortion, let's see, life begins at conception. I'll leave links in the description box for you guys. But you see, a lot of these people, quite frankly, are even turning on Obama, disagreeing with him publicly, and Obama's trying to tell people to stop focusing on Donald Trump and actually try to relate to voters, which, of course, the progressives don't do because they don't live in reality. And you guys are seeing actually a very, very good example of that right here. That right there being this guy who's been saying he's telling the right truth. Like I said, give it about 6 or 7 months, you're going to be hearing he's telling the wrong truth. he's not telling the right truth, or that's a false truth. They'll never ever use the term lie anymore. That's exactly how far gone these people are, and you can blame Obama for this right here. But at the same time, though, when your own people are turning on you, this is kind of what you see. The left ultimately eats itself. Now, granted, I don't like AOC. I think she's an absolute joke. And I've made some videos on her, okay? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen some of those. But the thing is this right here. She kind of sort of created this monster. And a lot of the left-wingers, a lot of the far lefties don't even understand how politics actually works. So I'm not surprised to see AOC eventually become a part of the Democratic Uniparty club. And I think her voters are starting to pick up on this. Let's watch the rest of this right here, and then let's go to the DSA video. So that way you guys can see exactly how crazy these people are.
You have done nothing. Tulsi Gabbard has shown guts where you've shown cowardice. I believed in you, and you became the very thing you sought to fight against.
So, all right, let's go ahead and move over to the DSA video, because the Hill, quite frankly, is absolutely insufferable. Obviously, I got this from the Blaze. It's just a very condensed version. Don't worry, I will leave the full clip for you guys to watch, so that way you guys can kind of bask in the hilarity of where these people actually come from. Remember, these right here are the people who put AOC in office. These right here are the Tide Pod eaters, okay? Now let's go ahead and watch this, and let's comment on it.
Have to talk about is accessibility, and communicate with us if you need the mic held differently for you for any kind of reason. I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this, and that's really important. Is there anybody here who's done?
Okay, let's run that back. Let's run that back. They're not even allowed to clap. All right, they're not even allowed to clap. I mean, think about this.
Really important. Is there anybody here who's done abortion clinic escort work? Awesome. And additionally, with the noise issue, like avoid hissing, avoid waving banners, right? Because there's all sorts of things.
Guys, basically what he's trying to say is that everything offends everybody in there. Okay, everything offends them. Like if you throw your hand up a certain way, that offends someone. This is just nutball stuff. I mean, these people are absolutely insane. But it is hilarious to watch.
Talk to cops, because those loud bursts of noise, even though this is a noisy space, we can do something like reducing that. That's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these. By all means. Okay. So the sound of clapping apparently affects these people's senses. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, come on, look. I mean, I know I just clapped into the microphone, but I highly doubt anybody's going to complain in the comment section. Then again, there is a social justice warrior out there who may come across this channel and said, "You clap too loud! You clap too loud! Oh, my sensory overload, man! It's messed up." Yeah. These people are nuts. I mean, and by the way, guys, these are the same people who claim that they're going to take over America and destroy it. They're going to take out a bunch of gun owners. They're going to take out a bunch of veterans. But yeah, here they are. They get upset with the sound of a clap. I mean, come on, man. Talk to cops if there are cops there for any reason at all, right? And if you do see someone talking to cops, let the marshals know.
You do realize that cops and marshals are pretty much the same thing, right? Okay.
At space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance, right? If you don't know what to do, show up these, right? I'm sure there's lots of ways that we can communicate to each other without needing to rely on something that's going to hurt somebody else. Oh, we're almost there. But thank you. We are going to be visited tomorrow by some MAGA protesters, right? With abortion clinic escort work, you don't want to engage with the MAGAs. You don't want to engage with them at all, because the priority is getting people in and out safely without them being harassed by anybody. So by you engaging with them, you are putting danger and stress on your comrades who didn't consent to that. Remember
right quick, guys, these are the same people who are like in Antifa and stuff, all right? And there's a lot more we can pull from this, all right?
We're safe and we are strong because there's power in collective work, and that's exactly what we're doing here.
Quick point of privilege. Quick point of personal privilege. Yes. Guys, first of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please.
These are the people who are going to overtake America, folks. This guy can't take chatter because it damages his sensory overload and his concentration. These are the people. Let's run that back. These are the people who are going to beat a bunch of right-wingers in an actual gunfight, okay? I mean, let's just run that back. Let's watch it one more time. We're almost towards the end, but this is, like I said, you'll see it. You'll watch it in the other videos exactly how hilarious this crap is.
Here.
Quick point of privilege. Quick point of personal privilege.
Quick point of personal
guys,
privilege.
First of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him.
Him?
Just want to say, can we please keep the
Poor
chatter to a
bastard.
minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh.
Look at this guy. Just look at this freak.
Just keep the chatter to a
Seriously.
minimum. It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Okay, is there a speaker against name, chapter, pronoun?
Privilege. Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Please do not use gendered language to. I mean, bro, like I said, these are the people who are claiming that they're going to overtake America, but yet here it is. They can't even handle the sound of clapping. If you can't handle the sound of clapping, what the hell makes me think you're going to handle the sound of gunfighting? I mean, come on, dude. What the hell makes me think you're going to be able to handle the sound of somebody in your face yelling at you? I mean, dude. These people are not what we call serious people. They're not people that you can actually be blackpilled by. If anything, a lot of times I see these people, I mostly laugh at them. Now, obviously, those people who are like Antifa and whatnot, they should take those guys serious. But there are ways of taking those people down. By the way, the vast majority of them attack elderly people who can't defend themselves. But, I mean, let's just watch this last part one more time. Let's just kind of clamp this down.
Not use gendered language to address everyone.
Should not use gendered language. Yeah. Seriously.
Okay.
And generally, try to be chill, right? Take a deep breath. And feel better before you say anything.
Thank you all so much for coming together and gathering today.
By the way, guys, this donkey-faced lady, she created those morons who can't take clapping and sensory overload. I just want you guys to see this.
This is what organizing looks like. Right. This is what building power looks like. This is what changing the country looks like. It's when we choose to show up and occupy the room and talk about the things that matter.
And the people who can't take clapping, the people whose sensory overload is a little bit too sensitive, the people who are saying he's not telling the right truth, you're telling the wrong truth. These people have absolutely turned on you, you horse-faced bartender. Guys, John Claymore here. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, sign up in the comments section, critique the video if you guys would like. I'd like to get you guys' thoughts, and I will see you guys later.